Fort Worth Moms Friends. It is Emily Yuri here, and I am very excited to introduce to you my new friend, Shanna Wenzel from United Cultural Exchange. Hello, Shanna. I hope you're doing well. She and I are going to be talking about a topic that's new to me, so I get very excited about that because I like learning about new things. We are going to be chatting about her work at United Cultural Exchange and how local families can be involved in this kind of really cool service and support to young people that come to our country for education. So I am going to confess, so nobody judge me, but I have a cheat sheet because we want to have a really thorough Q&A. So I have listed out all the questions that I want to ask, and they are many. And Shanna is going to just give us all the information and kind of answer the questions that we have. So welcome, Shanna, to Fort Worth Moms World. And I would love for you just to start off telling us a little bit about, what is UCE?
Thanks for having me. So UCE was developed 20 years ago when we were hosting international students, and the experience we had was just tremendous. So it's a family-run business, and my husband and I decided to develop a particular program to help these students when they do come over to have a safe environment, put them in the right schools, and have the cultural exchange experience that they are striving for, craving for, and the American dream. Everyone wants to come to America. So that's why United Cultural Exchange was developed.
Awesome. So can you tell me, specifically something that you're looking for, and one of the reasons why we wanted to have this discussion is you are looking for local families who would be host families, or I think y'all refer to them as homestay families. Can you tell me, how does that whole arrangement of being a host family, how is that supporting these students who are coming here?
Yeah, when you open up your home and your family, these students, they need you. And to help them have, a safe environment, a loving family, spending time with them, learning from them, and they learn from us. These are global leaders. And just like our youth, our teens of America, we're building that bridge. So these are bright, motivated young leaders from their own country, and they've done really great things to be able to be on this program. So when we accept a student to come onto this program, we want to match them up with amazing families that also want to enrich their lives. So we're needing homestay families to volunteer their homes and their families to accept these teens, like a member of their family. And we're needing quite a few right now. So we wanted to spread the word and the message of how important it is that we bring these students over here into our homes and our family for ourselves and also our community.
Okay, so like you said kind of a little bit, but what are maybe more of the details? What does a homestay family really offer? What are the requirements? How does all of that kind of work?
The requirements of a homestay family could be any type of family. It could be a single parent, it could be a retired couple, it could be someone with little children, somebody with teens. Any family is a family. So the requirements are you don't have to have a private room. They can share a room with their host sibling, and you fill out an application. We do a background check. But as far as the requirements, it's having a hands-on experience with these students and wanting to show them of our culture, American society, so we can share our perspectives with them, they can share it with us. And you have a spaghetti night with them, and they don't have football games and cheerleading and homecoming and those experiences that these kids crave to come over and have this American experience. So having an open heart, an open mind to learn from another culture and share your culture with a student is the basic requirement for a host family.
Yeah, I was going to ask a follow-up question, and I'm glad that you said this because it can be all types of families. Because my first kind of like gut reaction would be like, oh, but we don't really have an extra bedroom, or do we have to have a really large house, or do we have to be in certain parts of town? But it really is like what you're saying. It is an opportunity that is open to like good, safe, loving families.
Yes, and and again, they don't need to have the big house. It could be any type of family, any culture type of family is wanted and needed, that they're willing to help this student, again, show them the American society and love them and feed them and be a part of their lives, because they will be a part of yours. They become one of your family members.
So what would you say for families who maybe are curious and learning more about this? What would you say are the benefits for the actual host family?
The benefits is to enrich your family as well, and to your community. This program is so exciting. I can't even express how exciting this program is, and making a difference in that young person's life by showing them all that your family has to offer and what they also can bring to your life as well. So the benefits is also, knowing you're doing a good deed for your family and your country, your community. You're sharing your home, your way of life, and you're going to get that in return tenfold. Our students that we hosted 20 years ago are still coming back, and we still see them. They're lifelong family members. They're lifelong friends. So, it livens up your daily routine. So go to those farmers markets, or go, we're in Texas, go to those rodeos, go to those things I don't feel like going this time. And it really, helps you also get out of your normal humdrum routine if you're in one, because the excitement that these students see when they get to experience something they've never experienced before. You develop understanding as well. From another culture is a big one too. And if you haven't traveled, it's a good way to bring that country into your home.
Yeah. And so what is the actual process for kind of working towards that actually being a reality of having a child, a student in your home for that purpose?
So we have profiles. So we would email or talk about over the phone, whichever way works, about a profile of a young teen. It could be they're into synchronized swimming, ballet, taekwondo, or they like riding horses. And we would try to match the best we can by showing you profiles of these students and seeing which ones you're like, oh, that's my son or daughter likes that, or my hobby is like that. And you can also be a welcome family. And what that means, it still allows the child or the teen to come on program. And it gives us a little bit more time to find a permanent family if you're unsure of making that 10-month commitment. We also have families that want to do first semester. So you don't have to jump right in, and when you're not sure maybe of what this program is all about. So we need welcome families. We need families to do it for first semester, and we need families to do it all year round. So we would give you all of those tools to help choose that student that would fit your family.
And I'm assuming too that you also have like tools and support for the family to help them kind of do the best job that they can do as they get into a semester, or if they commit for longer. It's not just that you sign up and good luck.
No, not at all. Not at all. We have a host family manual that we give you prior to the student even coming. We come to your house. We give you a host family orientation. We also have a host meeting with all the other hosts. We do Zoom meetings if needed as well. We also do monthly contacts. So every month we're there asking you questions of how everything is going. And we also do that to the student. We also check their grades. It's a very high-end type program, whereas their expectations we have of the students, they have to maintain a C average at all times. So no, we're here 24/7 for support of our host families and our students for any reason.
That's great. What are some other things that you would like Fort Worth moms, I guess watchers, not readers in this case, they're watching the video. Are there any other tips or any other benefits or things that you would like to share?
The benefits of having a student is what it can bring to your family. For ours, we have 6 children. We have a disabled child, and to be able to expose my children growing up that we've never not had a foreign exchange student. So the different types of personalities and the different types of foods and the things we learn from them. What I like is sharing my family. I think, we all think our families are special, and we all, all of our families are special. So we want to show that to a student. So I can't wait till we get the next one, because I want, to make sure I do all of our family traditions and everything that we do to show these international teens of what our lives are all about. And that's why they're coming here. They sign up to do the same thing. They're so excited to show you about them, about their culture. They want to cook for you, their favorite, let's say, a Spanish dish. So it just really is such a joy, and it's addicting. You just can't wait till you get your next one. And it's fun. It's fun when you can share your family with a student on things they've never done before, regardless if it's an American high school experience like homecoming or a football game, to your Taco Tuesday or spaghetti night, or church on Sunday, or if you have a farm, showing them the workings of a farm. Anything like that is so beneficial to help the youth of the world and let them go home and be a better person as well, be a leader of their country from what they've learned from your family. And if you homeschool is perfect, because they love, teaching them their language too. So you are really bringing that culture to your family. And personally, I have hosted for 20 years and still hosting. We've hosted over 500 students probably in the last 20 years.
Oh, that's really awesome. So if someone is watching this and they are really interested in learning more, or contacting you, we do have the website here, UCEUS.com. You can go there to look. But what are maybe your directions for this? Are there any deadlines we need to know about? Like, how do we contact you?
Yes, we are on a deadline. We do need approximately 15 families in total, and it would be in the next 2 weeks, because we would need to contact a school if they're accepting the student or not. So if you would like to host and be even just a welcome family, we would like to have that happen in the next 2 weeks, because we would have to vet the family and call the school to make sure they're accepting. Because if these students aren't chosen, they don't get to participate in program. And I hate to see any student not be able to come. So we do our best. That's why I'm here talking with you, to hopefully, spread the word about cultural exchange, see if we can find some welcome families or permanent families for these teens to be able to come over and have that rewarding experience and sharing their culture with us. But we do have about 2 weeks as our deadline to have about 15 families is what we really, really need.
Well, who knows? Maybe those 15 families are watching right now. You never know.
I hope so.
I hope so too. Okay, so if you do want more information, you can visit this website. We will also have other clickable links in the description box and in the comments, and ways for you to get in touch with UCE. And thank you so much for coming on live and answering all these questions. I have been really encouraged and inspired by the passion and the mission that y'all have, really to kind of unite the world. And I just really appreciate all the things that you are doing, not only for local families, but for all the kids that walk through those doors.
Thank you. Thank you for having me and asking about the program. I'm so happy to share it.
All right. Okay, we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.